So you guys want to go to the evolution of the potato exhibit?
Yeah! I want to go see potatoes!
All hands in! Mega Squad, suit up!
A drama series thing. I don't know if it's considered a drama, but it's just absolutely perfect in every single way.
What's it called again?
I'm shocked. Train. It's straight up just called Train.
Okay.
It's romance,
My
it's crime, it's sci-fi, it's action, and it's all of those. What?
My mom was watching. I think it's not Kingdom. It's frick, what's it called? What was that K-drama you're watching?
Yeah, Marion has a smile. Go
What?
ahead.
The King?
The King.
Eternal Monarch. Oh, it's called The King Eternal Monarch.
Oh, it's one of those. It's
on
one of those
Netflix.
like in the past things, like ancient times, right? Like
I actually know it's modern time, but I think they're going to different like dimensions.
again.
It's
Oh,
not. It's
wow,
not
it's a
time
bit-
travel. It's just different different worlds.
Oh, okay, yo, I think Korea's making a lot of money with their GDP because like you see like Japan. Why is anime such like a high abstraction of thought? Because they got fucking money, okay? So Korea now is on fire, So I think they got a lot of fucking money.
Is that your theory?
Ooh,
Ooh, woo.
Are you recording now?
A little bit, but I always delete it. Like anything
Okay,
you need deleted.
I want to talk about controversial things. that can't be
Sure.
put-
Think of it this way: I've only worked on it 2.5 days already, out of the week. So
What happened?
I'm 70%. I had stuff to do,
Okay.
and like
Okay.
sleep schedule's all messed up.
And just to lift weights. It's important. Okay.
Yeah,
Really random.
I got to invest
Wait,
in
guys.
myself, Carlo.
Of
Got to invest
course.
in
Oh
myself.
my God.
You guys investing in stocks. I'm investing.
Yeah, I'm doing it all. I'm telling you. I don't know what you're talking about.
What was the last time you ate, Lloyd? How many meals did you eat today?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to kill myself. Intermittent fasting. I'm like those people.
Bullcrap, bro. That's a sham.
Because don't lose 300 pounds a day.
Oh shit.
Intermittent fasting. Yo, guys, did you see that viral video with the black woman talking about hydrochloroquine?
Yeah. No, I didn't see it, but I know about hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, like literally, if you post anything about it, you're banned on Twitter like that.
Oh, I've heard
Facebook.
stuff like they talked
Yeah.
about like any conspiracy theories or any
Anything
anything like
deemed
that.
misinformation, they'll just take you off.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't say.
We don't know, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no one's got a. Oh wait, kind of like jumping off of that.
Yeah.
Complete biased opinion. Like, maybe it works, maybe it does. I don't know.
Yo, if
But why are they censoring immediately just for the thought about it? They're like, it's already misinformation. Take her off.
maybe it's just a bunch of misinformation. They just like we want one coherent message, but that's like
That's still censorship, though. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, even if it's wrong, Yeah.
true.
Well, that's how YouTube is. They always censor.
That's all of Silicon Valley, though. All social media companies, they all do that. That's why I think the new thing the new bill they're trying to write is so that social media companies can't censor. They're gonna try to write that. Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, it sounds. shady.
If you're gonna take a conspiracy standpoint with,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what's his name again?
Frick.
Like Andrew Schultz, they don't want you to get better, and they want to give you the vaccine, and it's a
Exactly.
billion-dollar industry, that vaccine. So from that viewpoint, yeah, could make sense.
I definitely think so. But if they come out with a corona vaccine, how long you wait until you're getting it?
Hmm?
How long you wait?
Until they tell me I can't board a plane or I can't ride a
Who told
train.
me, but it take like 10
Yeah.
years really to make a vaccine.
I know, but
I thought that's 1.5. I thought that's the average.
do you see the RDC World video? It's like when you're the first person to get the vaccine.
Yeah. But like a vaccine.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, it's like this is the CDC just released a vaccine for coronavirus. How long you wait until you get it?
Until they force me to take it, like I can't go to school, I can't work, I can't fly on a plane. That's when no choice, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it benefits me in the long run, like fuck, I'll just stay.
Okay.
Okay.
Marin's just quiet here. Marin, shut us up.
A lot of people are skeptical taking it because now Trump is like, oh, you guys should like take it. But like, I think it's just like his connections with pharma.
Oh, it's a James. Okay, guys, this is James.
It's funny.
I don't know if he's got a camera or not, but he's at least here.
He has like a Pokemon thing. John Blinsky will be very happy.
Exactly. But yes, so I think I agree with Lloyd's thing on the corona vaccine. I'm waiting for that. Like, hello, James.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Doing all right.
Very good.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
Each other.
Yes. You guys want to start that off because I know James already, and you guys have to catch up with those.
The one that's supposed to introduce.
Okay, so this is James. I don't think we're using
Okay.
last names. He was our high school friend from middle school all the way to high school, but I knew him from actually before that because I played t-ball with him in
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
a long time back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Where is it?
That's it.
Hey, bro.
I guess so. I guess
Yes.
that's it. That
I got some
was
other
a
stuff, but
hell of an intro.
I know James because we went to the same high school and we played volleyball and stuff.
Yes,
And
we
then
did.
This is Marin, she's my girlfriend, and we're in Virginia at the moment.
Oh, smiles.
Nice, nice.
And at the bottom, or the other screen, that's Lloyd.
Hi.
How's it going, Lloyd?
Yeah, I went to South, so I never met you.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't know you.
This is gonna be
So,
fun.
Chris, any spicy questions to begin?
Well,
MLB is open, right? You guys are all
yeah,
players.
yeah. I was. What's your thoughts on the James on the Joe Kelly suspension, the 8-game suspension?
Joe Kelly suspension. I think it's fucked up, just because like you're condemning a man for retaliating against a team that's been cheating this whole time, but you're not doing anything to the team that cheated to win a championship. It's like
Really?
it's a bad look for the MLB. It really is. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna crack down on a guy who he didn't even cause any harm. He didn't
He didn't get
actually hit
ejected from
them.
the game.
He did, but it was.
He did get ejected.
Can you guys explain
think no, I
exactly
think-
what happened?
He was in the game still, right? I think he just came
Was
out
he?
though.
I think they might have pulled him. I think I might have just had that confused. So what happened was was it 2018 or 2017, Chris?
2017.
2017, the Houston Astros won the World Series. They were the champions of baseball, but late last year it was found out that they had been stealing pitch signs. What that means is they knew their batters knew in advance what pitch was coming, which made it easier to hit.
Wow.
And as a result, they ran wild in the playoffs and just bulldozed a bunch of teams all the way to the championship. And when they were found out, baseball fans, baseball organizations, everybody was pissed. But the people who run baseball were just like, I don't see a problem here, so fuck it, we're just going to let them do whatever they want. And that pissed off a lot of people, so one of the pitchers for the Dodgers, Joe Kelly, took it upon himself in a recent game to start throwing at the Astros batters. He didn't
Wow,
actually
really?
hit any of them,
Yeah.
which would have been probably a lot worse, but he came close, and he was taunting them, he was throwing at them, he struck them out, he was just doing his thing, and then Major League Baseball cracked down on him for some reason, which has caused a lot of controversy in recent days.
Yeah, especially in a 60-game season, that's like a huge
losing
suspension.
8 games is a lot. It's huge. It's, so
Yeah.
it's definitely a bad look for Major League Baseball, who just has a terrible track record of kind of letting people get away with cheating,
Mm.
and this is definitely not helping because this is probably the biggest scale yet because they won a championship off of it, and they might have won all of their championships in this century off of that. So, yeah, definitely not a good look.
From you guys looking in, what do you guys think about that? Or like,
Yeah, that's tough because it's always the leagues that that determines what happens at the end of the day. Like as
Mhm.
much as the fans want to get stuff done, it's usually just like the upper ups,
Yep.
not even the players.
Can't wait to see Aroldis Chapman get face the Astros, man. He's getting out of quarantine soon, right? In the next
Yeah, he
few
just
days. He just did.
Yeah, he just cleared the list. So
Oh.
COVID's gone, and the 100-mile-per-hour fastball remains. And I'm gonna hate to be in the batter's box against that guy.
Especially if you're in an Astros jersey.
Ooh,
Oh,
absolutely.
My gosh. I think it's like, you
Yeah.
know, it'll be forgiven if they, let Altuve box Chapman. I would be like, okay, I'm done with this beef now.
Yeah, just go back to fistfights. Everything was a lot easier back then.
Oh man, it's a little hard to say for you guys, but it's like, what do you think that the electronic cheating is worse than the steroid era, or do you think that it's not as bad, the electronic cheating?
I think it's worse personally because you can still strike out a guy on steroids, and there wasn't like an entire team's worth of steroids. So like, Electronic cheating, every single guy on the roster now has a chance to become a star and take advantage of an unsuspecting opposing team. It's just, I think it's fucked up.
But what is electronic cheating for people that don't know? Like we don't know.
So, I think Chris would be in a better position to explain this one.
So basically, like, stealing signs has been a part of the game for a long time, but that's like, that's if the catcher's not able to like hide the signs, so you're able to like get the signs and like communicate somehow to your team. Usually with like either you tell them like with like you give them a signal or something to know, so they know what's coming up. But what the Astros did is they used like cameras, like they were able to message to the dugout that something's happening, so they're able to like quickly, like on the spot, tell them what's happening, and then they'll signal by hitting trash cans to signal like if there's a breaking pitch coming, or if they don't hit the trash can, there's no breaking pitch coming, so it's just a fastball. So basically, once they decipher the signs, they're able to like as soon as the catcher's given the signs, they'll be able to message the dugout, and then they'll get the message to the batters.
So it's so elaborate. Like,
Yeah.
How is that
Yeah.
not? How is that not banned?
It is banned,
guess
but
is good.
they got
Yeah.
caught. Is what?
Yeah, and nothing happened. So
Well, how are
basically
they
it
not
wasn't
banned?
banned.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. That's
because
the big question.
People are stupid. That is the big question.
But
I think it's a money thing. There has to be some
Gotta be.
insider going on.
yeah,
There's gotta be. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I'm not there, but the root of all evil is money. So I have to assume that there's a financial stake here.
Right. Yeah.
Plus, any other team could have also cheated in a different way.
yeah, but
yeah, that's
It might not
true.
be
But they weren't
all-
caught.
they didn't get caught,
Yeah.
and they weren't as
Yeah.
blatant as the Astros. Because
Yeah, I think my biggest problem is the end result. You got all the way to the World Series and then won it on just based on your cheating, because the Astros proved in this series against the Dodgers they couldn't hit when they didn't know what was coming. So,
I think I saw the Astros last summer, actually.
did you?
Think.
Yeah, pretty sure. They were playing the Tigers.
Oh.
Yeah.
well, they weren't in what is it? What? That's Comerica Park, but what's Astros home field?
Is it Minute Maid?
I thi-
I
oh,
can't
Minute-
remember.
I think it sounds like it. Minute Man.
I can't remember.
Probably.
Like, the baseball historian in me still automatically defaults to the Astrodome. So,
Oh,
and that shit's been torn down for God knows how long.
Wait, James, I want to know what you've been up to.
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Carlo, I haven't seen you in
years.
fucking years.
Years.
So, let's see. What am I up to? I mean, I graduated from John Jay.
Oh wow.
I'm starting law school in two weeks, maybe less than that now. Aside from that, I've been doing some stand-up comedy and just working. Just nothing really eventful going on in my life.
I don't know. Law school is a pretty big thing. What made you want? Let's
Yeah.
start with that one. Let's start in order. What made you want to do law school?
What made me want to do law school? I've always just had an appreciation for the law. When I was in high school, I took a criminal justice class, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's one of those things that's just like, it's on paper, it's the most fundamentally fair thing in the world. It's like people, like, capitalism is kind of a broken system. The political system's kind of broken, but the system of laws, if interpreted as it's written, is fair all the time. Unfortunately, that's not always the case because you have people pushing their own agenda, but, if good people manipulate the law, the world can be a better place.
You mean lawyers?
I wouldn't say lawyers, because not all lawyers are good people, and some of them are blatantly aware of that. But, there's good people out there that want to be lawyers. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm one of them.
But it's gonna be the criminal defense side, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do both. I mean,
Mhm.
prosecuting is the best way to get trial experience, and then defense is the best way to do good. Because there's no... Yeah, because when you're a prosecutor, you're tied to the whims of your district attorney. Like, something has to be prosecuted a certain way. Like, district attorneys are elected officials, and they want to
Stay
be
elected.
seen as... they want to stay elected. They want to be seen as tough on certain crimes, maybe lenient on others. But with defense, you can pick your cases and you can advocate for certain people when you want to. So you could do the most good if you actually care about a lot of people.
Dope.
Man, now we have a lawyer friend. I always want to have a lawyer friend.
He's like gonna call you.
Wait, what are you talking about? We had Miss Nelson, bro. Yes, she was. She went to Yale, and then she was a lawyer. I remember this specifically because then when Kalesi and them got in trouble one time with the principal.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's from South. What happened?
No. This is 6th grade. This is 6th grade. So they got in trouble, and it's like, Miss Nelson, you're a lawyer. You should go help them out. And it's like she's like, I'm like, but
Retired or whatever.
yeah. But I was like, still was a lawyer. I remember that. My superpower.
counts.
He's gonna be a teacher in this.
So
Yeah,
you
when I think about prosecutors and like criminal justice, I don't know why every K-drama shows like it's a clout thing. There's so much clout with it. Like, oh my god, he's a prosecutor. I even had one guy pretending to be a prosecutor for the clout. So that must
Hey,
mean
I mean-
something. I don't know, you know.
Hey, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't do that myself, but yeah, it's weird how like revered lawyers are, and it doesn't even just stop at criminal law. Like if you say you're a lawyer, people are instantly impressed before you even tell them what kind of law you do. But then even if you say something other than criminal law, they'll find a way to make that super positive. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
it's a profession that makes a lot of money, so everybody's just like, oh my god, you must be important.
Well, cheers to you, huh?
Dude, tell us about your comedy.
My comedy.
Use that in the
Yeah.
courtroom.
Yeah, I mean, comedy's easier to talk about. I mean, I started doing stand-up in college, and it was just one of those things that I'd always loved growing up, and I just wanted to give it a shot. I love it, and right now I'm kind of stuck because nothing's open, and doing stand-up on Zoom is not as fun as it sounds. But yeah, right now I'm just sitting around writing jokes either on the internet or just for myself, waiting to go back out there and perform, and I mean, it's the best thing I've ever done. It's also the most terrifying, but it's easily one of the best things I've ever done.
Any epic bombing stories where you just bombed really hard?
The thing about bombing is that I've bombed a few times,
Okay.
and it's in your mind it's a lot worse than it
Really
is. Like nobody, like I've never been heckled, so I've been very fortunate in that. But you know, bombing is just like you said something that you really thought was going to get a laugh, and then everybody just kind of just stares blankly at you. So it feels a lot worse being up there when in reality it's just like maybe 5 to 10 seconds of silence, you know?
Mm.
I mean, of course, getting the laugh is so much better. Like, getting a laugh when you're on stage is so much more rewarding than just getting a laugh when you're just talking to your friends. But, yeah, bombing is... Mentally, it's a lot worse when reality it's exactly the same as your friends not finding you funny. Yeah, it's...
You just have 100 people in the crowd to amplify. To
Yeah,
multiply.
I mean, I've never performed before that many people, but it's even like 10 people in the crowd that don't find you funny is kind of demoralizing. But you gotta just shake it up. You learn. I was once told you learn more about the jokes that weren't funny than the jokes that were. So you figure out what works based on crowd reaction, and it's a lot of guess and check, and I'm still learning a lot. So, what's that?
You keep like a list of like all the things that work and don't work, and you're like a machine learning robot, and you just cross them off, like, circles on some. You know.
Oh, I guess the beauty of performing is that like you kind of remember what works. I don't really keep a list. It's mostly just mental. I write down all of my jokes, but I don't really I don't sit there and cross them off or anything like that. I think back like, okay, what worked here? This joke, this joke, this joke. What didn't work? Everything else.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's not. I'll make a note of it, and maybe I'll tell it again somewhere else if people haven't heard it. Other than that, it's not really it's not like a checklist or
gotcha,
anything
yeah.
like that.
I got you.
So where have you been performing? Have you in the city or like?
Mostly in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Broadway Comedy Club is not too
Oh,
far
okay.
from John
Wow.
Jay. So I would just, when I was done with school or when I was just in the middle of my day, I would pop over there, do a couple open mics, and then either head home or head back to class.
Dope.
But I'm looking to branch out as soon as this pandemic is over. Probably hit some different clubs.
Comedy
Maybe
Cellar.
even try to find some here on Long Island.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I'm good enough for that yet. I still need to go to like amateur nights and start doing some bringer shows, which is where the show is free, but I have to bring my own fans.
I see.
But,
Hey, bro, when pandemic's over, bro, we'll come through.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Vlog.
Again, I gotta actually test out some stuff first. I don't want you guys to come here, brand new material, and not laugh for 15 minutes.
I know Chris is gonna laugh though. I know he's the first to laugh.
Chris will laugh.
He's gonna
Chris
understand.
will laugh.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
Some of us are autistic, you know. So. Right, Carl?
see. Yeah, Carl likes those slapstick jokes.
Yeah.
I'm not really a slapstick guy.
Yeah.
I don't really know what kind of comedian I am yet. They say it takes about like 7 years to find your voice. I'm kind of
Wow.
hoping to do that a little bit faster.
Hmm.
But yeah, every professional comedian I know says 7 years until you really figure yourself out. And I've been at this for
4,
I wanna
5,
say 2.
3. Oh.
no, I didn't start right out of my first year in college. I spent almost the entire time writing. I didn't really get on stage until like late sophomore, early junior year.
Mm.
So, and I don't count this year because I didn't perform because we basically jumped right into a pandemic in March by the time I was able to like be comfortable enough in my semester to go out and perform. But yeah, so yeah, I'd say about 2-3 years at most.
What are your advice for people that are aspiring to become professionals?
Professional comics?
Yeah.
Write a lot, like a lot. Like I think I write almost every day.
Wow.
It's exhausting. Like a lot of the stuff, like even if you're just like writing jokes on Twitter or something, like just try to get the funny stuff out there, see what works, and then maybe you can develop it into something more. And definitely perform as often as you can, even if you're just like telling jokes to your friends when you're hanging out. It's just a lot of early comedy is about figuring out what works for you. It's not you trying to be somebody else, you know? It's like everybody has a favorite comedian that they try to emulate, but you don't want to be the second version of them.
Mm.
You got to figure out what works for you and become your own person.
Wise words from James. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Shoot.
I got some experience. I have some degree of knowledge of what I'm talking about.
What kind of jokes do you usually write?
I derive a lot from myself. I've lived a pretty weird life growing up around here. I don't really. I try to stray away from political comedy because one thing that, and this will especially be good for young comedians to know. I started around at age 20, and I was the youngest person in clubs by 6 or 7 years, the minimum. So to go out there and try to like make jokes to appeal to older people kind of makes you look weird, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Because you don't have these.
a lot of people don't want to hear political commentary from somebody who just got the right to vote, you know. And they're just with not even just politics. There are other topics that is just like your age kind of hinders your ability to like tell jokes at a decent clip, you know.
Mm.
Like, I can't really give you an example off the top of my head besides politics because I tried to do political humor once. It didn't work out. So it's just that's the number one thing I can think of. Just like some people maybe are just they studied in school, so they have like a gift for political satire just because they have so much knowledge in it. I did study some politics in college, and it just didn't translate. But stick to what you know. Definitely talk a lot about yourself because that's what you can passionately talk about. You know, you've been there. You know what's funny because you've lived the life, and you can derive so much from yourself. You've lived a much more vast life than you realize until you start having to write it down.
So how did you like Andrew Schultz? Do you think he was like hilarious, or where is it like?
I didn't. I'll be honest with you, Chris. After you left my house, I didn't really watch much more of him.
But,
It's not that he was bad. It wasn't that he was bad. He was good in the video you showed me. He's kind of just like if John Oliver did a lot of cocaine. He's kind of got like those deep dives into politics, but it's like the satire's heavy. He's good, obviously. He wouldn't be he wouldn't be good if he was doing this. Like, but yeah, I can't say that I saw enough of him to
Alright.
pass judgment.
Okay.
And he's definitely a lot more talented than I am, so it'd be weird if I started talking shit about him.
Any hot takes that have occurred to you recently? Juicy
What's a
hot
hot
takes. It's something that's very divisive.
Something that's very
Okay.
divisive.
Or it's like, it's like
I mean,
pineapple on
Well,
pizza. That's a hot take. I'd say it's like, oh yes, I'm for
it's
pineapples.
not a hot take. It's not a hot take. There are
Okay.
people who don't like it on pizza, and there are people who are absolutely wrong.
Okay, there we go. He just destroyed them right there.
Yeah, it's just that's I mean, everything's a hot take to somebody. That's something I definitely learned doing comedy. Like somebody's gonna be offended by something you say. Like I remember when you and Kane were over, and I said I don't really like J. Cole.
Oh,
and
yes.
you were both gonna slap me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
It's you see, for me, it's not a hot take because I'm just like I'm not impressed. It's just
Yo, do you see the new
That's-
2 songs he just dropped? It was fire.
I did
like-
obviously because I don't like him.
Making me cry.
It's just he doesn't sit well with me.
See,
I
this is
don't
why
know
we
what
need
it
Kane
is.
here, bro.
Chris,
He's
you should be shouting right now. You should be shouting.
oh,
at him.
Kane would have done the shouting, bro. But he's on a flight right now. He's on a flight.
Yo, tell him
Yeah,
to
he's
get
coming
like
back.
Wi-Fi. Pay the $100 to play in Wi-Fi.
That's
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have a lot of. I
Okay.
don't think I have a lot of hot takes, so all my opinions seem normal to me,
Oh, true.
and I don't usually share a lot of them. But,
Bro, oh man.
honestly,
Okay.
I mean, I posted a joke on Twitter the other day that said Instagram salespeople are just adult Girl Scouts, and I feel like that'd offend somebody because I know a lot of people who sell things on Instagram, and they think
I
that
know not
they're
as
doing
well.
very well in life,
Okay.
and I disagree. I'm trying not to sound
what's the-
too
what's the
mean, but
revenue?
it comes out so mean.
What's
What?
their revenue? Though? Is it actually like good revenue for them, or is it like they made like 1K?
I don't know. There's some people who like trade international currency and they make like 75 cents more than what they traded, and they're like, "Oh, I'm making big profits." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're just broke."
Oh damn, he's calling him out. Oh my.
It's
Carlo,
a
he's
bad habit of
calling
mine.
you out, Carlo.
Oh, does Carlo trade? Is Carlo one of those Forex guys? Please don't be one of those Forex guys, Carlo.
Does Alexa
Oh,
do that? I feel like that's what Alexa does.
I just
No, she doesn't. Doesn't she do like pharmaceuticals or something like that? That's
Yeah, she
different.
does
That's
that,
not
but I think
trading.
on the side she does like
Oh
trading
boy,
stuff.
that's gonna be great when she finally watches this, and I'm just kind of talking shit about what she does.
I can leave it in or cut it out if you want.
early, but it's like
You guys it's up to your discretion. If there's one thing you guys probably know about me, it's that I don't really give a shit what other people think.
Mm.
yeah.
So yeah, Forex. Anybody who sells like beauty supplies on Instagram, you're all dipshits. Get a real job.
Oh shoot.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I'm-
Your level's
I-
open.
I know. I wanted to give you guys some good content, so
Oh,
here's me telling.
Oh, yeah.
Here's me telling a very large portion of our generation to fuck off.
What exactly
Very
is
good.
your thing? Like, I don't
What's that? So I don't know if it's just like my weird Instagram algorithm, but I see a lot of people who like use their account to sell products.
Yeah.
They're selling like I don't know, a lot of women sell like beauty supplies, and then a lot of guys I notice are into like Forex and like international like currency trading, and I happen to think both of those things are stupid.
I got
And mostly because like it's a lot of like recruitment based selling, and it's just like
Oh, okay.
you're not really like so what you're doing isn't really that effective. You're getting commission off all the people you recruit. Like it's
Oh, I see.
and if everybody sees through your bullshit, then you're not going to make any money, are you?
Well, there's a difference though. There's like the people who do Amway and that stuff where you get other people to sell something and you get commission. Then there's like
Oh,
the
I'm
I
sure.
bought products from China and I'm gonna rebrand that and mark it up 3 times. There's like two different
I'm
kinds of things.
I'm sure that there are
Yeah.
definitely like legitimate means of what I just said, because there's for every bad thing within a certain category, there are a bunch of people doing good things in that same category. I can't tell the difference. That might be through my own ignorance, so I just lump you all together and say you're dumb.
Yeah, but I think I'm with you with the commission stuff where you get more people. That stuff is
Yeah.
dumb. I really like that. I'm
Yeah.
with that. You know.
Dang, just calling Carlos'
That
mom out like
and-
that. Dang.
I'm
Well, the
sorry,
thing-
I didn't realize.
Carlos' mom, the only reason why she makes a pass is she's at the upper echelon of that. She's like at the
Yeah,
higher.
once you're at the top, you're just killing it. But do you guys remember a couple months ago when there was like that Cash App, like there was literally a
doing that.
it was literally a pyramid scheme, and just so many people were going for it. They're like, it's not a pyramid scheme. Look at this map, and what nobody realized was it was a pyramid scheme. It was just an aerial view of a fucking pyramid. Like that's what the map was. It was an aerial view of a pyramid.
Yeah, it's calling out JP.
Oh shoot.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
know Jerry Pascal. He's
I
trying to
love
tell us,
JP.
"Hey, you know,
He's
if
a
you
good
get this
kid,
app, you
but-
get $5." He's doing that.
What's the Cash App? I want to know. I feel like I'm so out of the loop.
Yeah, because you're not on social media, consider it a blessing. Yeah, but like a couple months ago, early in the pandemic, there was just like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it was a fucking pyramid scheme, and people would recruit other people to pay into this map, and it was like, like, people progressively got closer to the center as other people dropped out, but what was happening was, people were putting in money, and the person at the top of the map would collect, and then they would be out, and then everybody else would have to recruit more people, and then the next person up would cash out, and then they'd have to recruit more people, they'd pay in, the next person would cash out, and that's exactly what a pyramid scheme is.
Mm.
And so many people our age fell for it because people need money, which I get, but at the same time, it's just like, you're duping a bunch of your own friends for your own benefit, which is, that already doesn't sit right with me. And two, they were in such denial about it being a pyramid scheme. It was just like,
Mm.
come on. Come on. Yeah, like, people would post the maps on their stories trying to recruit other people, like, hey, pay into this, we need more people, and then, like, you would look at it and it was just like the aerial view. Like, if you went into Egypt with a helicopter and took a picture of a pyramid from like a straight downward angle, that's exactly what it fucking it was. It was literally just a square and then like
Carlo, like,
lines
it's
in the
hard,
middle
Mom.
and one person on the top, like one name on top and a bunch of names around them. And then when that person went out, the next person got to the top, and it was just like, how are you not seeing this? Like,
It's not a pyramid, it's a square.
it's a square. Oh my god, it was something else.
That's
Chris will
funny.
get canceled tomorrow. Don't worry.
It don't matter, bro. We have conspiracy and all that stuff anyway. We're spreading misinformation, so we're getting canceled.
No, we're not. We're alerting people to the dangers of pyramid schemes and commission-based recruiting companies. We're doing a public service. Like,
True.
that's exactly what this is.
Public awareness.
Trust me, I'm studying to be a lawyer. I can spin anything.
That's a good.
Okay.
James has gotten a lot better at that, for sure.
I've gotten a lot better at it.
Yeah.
I probably have. I used to be pretty bad at lying, and then I got really good at it. Not that that's a good thing.
Oh, that's like the time we were in the park and you're saying, "Oh, I told my teacher a family member died in the hospital." And
Yeah. Oh yeah, I said that I told one of my college professors that I had to leave because one of my family members was in the hospital, and it was one of my family members had died, and it was just a combination of a bunch of things that were true, but none of them were true at the moment.
Yeah. It's a
I'm
different
teaching
path.
kids about stand-up comedy and how to lie. Your viewers are gonna love this.
It's college. You should be able to, unless there's like a test or something.
It was a test. I thought.
I think, yeah, it was a test, and I was just kind of like, I'm not prepared, so let's make up this elaborate dance. You don't think that they can give me a 0 at this point, right? I already got my diploma. Just fuck around, and give me a 0 retroactively.
So you had to retake this class. It's like,
Oh my god, that'd be the worst if I had to commute to John Jay during this fucking pandemic.
Man,
yeah, what are the precautions? Did they give you any precautions for that stuff?
Yeah, I gotta wear a mask. The class size is gonna be smaller, but unfortunately, I have to actually show up.
Oof.
I have to be on campus for my first year, which I'm not thrilled about, but I you gotta do what you gotta do.
you're just trying to milk money. That's really it.
Yeah, I guess because they gotta make money off people who gotta live at the dorms, and they're making their money. That's all I can say.
So is the school open? Is it open?
I think it's kind of open. Because I know some of the second year and third year students are gonna have some classes in person and some online, but like the
Okay,
first year students, everybody's gonna be there. So I don't know how big this first year class is gonna be, but you know, I mean, I can imagine that it's gonna be a significant portion, even if it's smaller classes. Like there's gonna be
Yeah,
a lot
at least
of
it's
people
open, you know.
throughout the day.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that
at
like
least it's
there are
open.
colleges like Harvard, or like those colleges are completely online and same tuition. So
Yeah, because they're fucked up. They only care about the money.
yeah, they're getting sued actually. I think.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that even a little bit.
Yeah, it's just, oh man, online class is not the same.
It's not. I've heard. I was very fortunate that I was off this year. I took that gap year between undergrad and law school. I've seen people take online classes, and it looks like a struggle.
It is the struggle, bro. Oh,
Man.
oh man, I'm just thinking of like how I was gonna put this together because like we might have Kane tomorrow, but I was like it would have been perfect if you guys were here at the same time because you guys were just mad stupid when it's like you
Yeah,
guys are
my-
talking.
Yeah, my schedule got thrown up in the air this week. I was out in Montauk, and then I came back, and they're like, "Oh, it's your grandfather's birthday on Saturday." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." They're like, "Oh, we're gonna throw a party." I'm like, "In this climate? I don't think that's a great idea." But you know, I got outvoted, so I got to be there.
Oh.
I would have loved to have done this with you guys and Kane. It would have. I think the dynamic would have been a lot.
You'd be like, hey,
I mean, this dynamic is great, but Kane and I kind of feed off each other's idiocy.
actually,
He's,
it's fine for-
From Florida.
Oh,
Playing baseball.
I don't think so. I think they went to they got an Airbnb or something, and they flew down there and they're coming back. So I don't know exactly what's happening. So I guess like a mini vacation sort of.
Florida? That was a stupid move.
You tell Kane.
I'm going to tell Kane that. Like, if he's not down there for baseball, I'm going to be pissed. Like,
Yeah, I don't think he
not
was, bro. I was like, yo.
Like, you had this shit, bro. Why would you go into the hot spot? Come on, man.
He's
Isn't
like
there,
half
half
price
He was trying to get some pooms.
Oh.
Yeah, he probably was not him. Hey, I mean, if I'm free tomorrow night, I'll probably pop.
Yo,
back
pop
down.
in, bro. Because
Yeah,
we definitely
I
have
just don't
Kane
know if I
tomorrow.
will be.
All right, just
I
let
just
me
knew I
know.
was gonna 100% be free today.
Copy.
That's why I will do it.
Yeah, isn't there like a quarantine like thing that you have to do? Like Mary was telling me about.
Yeah. If you're from New York, you leave New York and you go to one of the 38 states on the list. You have to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Motherfucker.
And Florida is 100% on that list.
Yes,
so
it is.
It's gonna be in lockdown for a little bit.
Better be on the podcast, bro. I was like,
Yeah, but you know he could be on the podcast if he's in lockdown because he's not gonna
True.
go anywhere.
true.
Like if you did that, just leave. You have to fill out an online form.
Wait, is it
Or else you
14?
get fined $2,000.
Oh. So that
They throw the book at you if you.
Wait, does the person
That's-
reporting get paid? This is the bigger question.
Carlo
that-
wants to report it.
I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
How does it work if they're not gonna get paid? Who's gonna?
Well, it's like I don't know where the money.
So they just want people to snitch and not get a reward.
Yeah, man. Like, what's the point of telling them then? There's no reward.
'Cause
Carlo was like, "I'll do it for the money." It's like, I'm reporting Kane right now. What's his last name?
You better quarantine.
He's like, he's trying to disguise his Karen for the money. I just care about the people.
Okay. I kind of didn't prepare any extra questions. Hold on. Frick. Yo, spare? Yo, dang. I was expecting Kane to be here because I knew it would have flowed a lot. I would have been like, oh, it's
Oh, it's
Mikey
Michael
again.
Varane.
Oh, gosh. Well, hello, Mikey.
Mikey, clear camera.
Oh, because like Kane is like James is kind of the straight man, but he's just like still like mad stupid, and with Kane it's just like he just pure stupid, and it's just like James is just there to be less stupid to even him out,
Oh, so he's a straight man, right?
but he's still stupid, especially with Kane's there. Oh my gosh, like
It's not my fault.
like you guys don't know him as much, so it's just like, oh, I'll just have to trust what Chris says, but it's like if you witnessed it, bro, it was like pure stupidity for a few hours, bro.
What is that? Oh, that's I've
Oh yeah,
Mikey, I haven't seen your one eye in so long.
yo, he's got a beard now.
It's
Mikey's
I
got a
think
beard
it's
now?
gone. I think it's gone, right?
Hey, it is something. I mean,
That what? How is that not existent? What the?
look,
What
it's
is
just not fucking Amish. It's all beard, no mustache. Look at that.
You look like the freaking.
You look like you turned butter, motherfucker. Yeah, but it's good to see you, Mikey. It's good to see you.
Mike, is it hot?
What?
Is it hot?
Yo, no
there?
shit. I'm shirtless right now, bro. What do you think?
Yeah,
Wow.
a little down, you know.
Yeah, you guys
You
get
wanna feel a little more-
I know, right? But it's only Chris. It's okay.
doing
What?
Chris.
Yeah, it's Chris's channels.
Yo, Chris goes in action.
Oh shit. Yeah, Chris getting canceled. That's a shame.
What?
That's a shame.
Willow, show for me, please.
What?
Please,
What?
I can't hear what you
You heard
said.
what I said?
No, I can't hear what you said. Say it again.
No.
Then I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. If I didn't hear what you said, I can't help you.
I think he said put on the show. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
Put on a
What's that?
show. What is
What
that
kind of-
even supposed to mean?
I mean, Chris, come on, dance for me right now. Por favor.
You want to be entertained, Mikey?
Yes.
Oh, what?
I would
Well,
love
why isn't it working? Hold on.
Proceed to boot him.
I could, like I'm literally pressing the freaking.
to. No, you can't.
Chris,
You
you
just can't.
He's like, I am
There
immortal.
it is. Frick. Ah,
See?
this mother.
Yo, why
Mike,
you
that's here.
Why you?
You, you have any questions for James? I'm honored.
shirtless? No, put on the show for me.
You're the one who's shirtless, bro. Oh,
I don't know what else to tell you, man. I'm just saying the obvious.
Does Mikey often bomb your podcast? Like,
yes, the past 3 ones. This is the 4th one, so he has been for all 4 podcasts.
oh my god.
He's just the meme now.
Give me a recap of what you guys were talking about.
We talked about baseball. We talked
Pyramid schemes.
pyramid schemes from the top.
Chris, we gotta ask him the spicy question. What do you think about Carlos' mom being in a pyramid scheme? Because I think we were laughing about that, right?
True, yeah.
About Carlos' mom being a pyramid scheme. I mean,
Oh,
I don't
God.
really know what to say. I just think that at least 25% of all Filipinos in America is part of some type of pyramid scheme, including my mom. So, I really don't know what else to say about that.
Okay, clip
Yeah,
that.
Carlos' mom's that. I mean, you know, his mom and my mom, they're both sisters. You know, they're both in pyramid scheme at a point, except Carlos' mom is still in it.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at your mom. I'm just laughing at the fact that 25% of Filipinos are in pyramids.
I mean, look, man, they all on some type of like, you know, they're on. You
MY.
have them on like Young Living. Just like brands, you know, you got Avon right there from Market America on that
Yeah,
Buy
yeah,
America.
Oh my god.
fuck, man.
See, if any of you were doing stand-up, this would be fucking brilliant.
You had Cutco, where like they try to get college students and high school students to sell knives to their parents.
Carlos saying something. Carlos saying something. We have to hear the spiciness.
Hey, you know how you were saying 25% of Filipinos are part of a pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
I'm saying that parents are like the consumers
Of the pyramid scheme. Hey man,
Well, it doesn't sound like they're in a pyramid scheme. They just seem. It sounds like
they're
they
helping
just
the
like
less
to buy what
fortunate.
everybody's saying.
Yeah,
They're just buying what everybody's saying.
parents
There's
are
nothing
just
to say
helping-
wrong with that.
helping the distributors, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they're actually buying a product, then it's not a pyramid scheme. Like I'm talking about like the schemes where you have to pay to be into something, and then you get more later when you're really just getting money that other people paid.
Oh no,
That's
that's
a real
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh
They
shit!
get- Yeah, I mean, like, look, like every
I
pyramid.
thought they were just like
come
buying
on.
stupid products or something.
Like,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
they tell you to buy a stupid product, but the money isn't in the product. The money is just like trying to sign some poor sucker into the pyramid scheme with you, so they're under you.
Fuck. Oh
Like,
fuck
I mean-
yeah, you guys.
I mean, like,
they're actually in the pyramid scheme. That's fucked.
You're a distributor. You don't make money selling it to other people. No, you make money if you
Nope.
get that sucker to become a distributor with you. That's how you make
Yeah.
money as a pyramid
So you're
scheme.
making the sucker. You're the sucker making another person a sucker.
Huh?
Oh God. Oh God. I thought he got offended.
I was
Oh,
gonna
no,
say.
I felt like that for a second, 'cause I thought
I'm
it was
sorry I
Chris,
brought this up.
but instead it was
Yo.
just Carlo connected.
It was just us,
Also,
right?
Carlo, I need to register my car.
Can we focus on the podcast?
I think I'm my ad waiting for it.
This is
Oh,
also
I-
important to me.
I
This
gave
is
you
the only time I can catch you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
He uses the podcast so he can talk with Carl about his car insurance in Virginia. Frickin', this is getting clipped, bro. This is. Oh
I had
my.
this car for 2 months now. It's still not registered.
Oh, you're illegal, Mike. You're an illegal person.
That's probably not something you want to admit on something that's going to be published.
I'm gonna send it to the
I technically live at Carlo's house, so I don't know what to
Well,
tell you.
if you want me to cut this, Mikey, you gotta perform for me.
That's historical.
Oh shit.
That's not a nipple right there for you. That's a little
That's a zit,
body
bro.
action.
You not use soap or something? What happened?
Oh, shit. He's calling you dirty, Mikey. So you use soap?
How's that happen to people? Genetics? I don't know. I don't study genetics.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like instead of getting acne on my face, I get acne on my body.
I think that's the Rogaine, bro. I think that's the Rogaine you use for that beard. It's messing up your whole biology.
Falls down, right? Yeah.
Yo, James, out of all of us, out of the three of us, who has changed the most?
Mike has a beard.
James, I'm just new to Asian.
You got your head is in the same like angle.
Yeah, it's all a vertical video.
Oh my god. I regret all of this. To answer Carlo's question, I don't think any of you would have changed that much. Mikey does just have a beard now. He's exactly the same as I remember him.
Oh my God.
But Carlo has a girlfriend, so that might be different.
Yay.
That's certainly different. And
Wait,
Chris,
so
Chris, you're exactly. Chris hasn't changed since we were 6, so like,
True.
Chris is exactly the same. I wish I knew. I don't know. I used to have on my desk an old picture of me and Chris with our old baseball team, but then my dad moved it to show it to Chris, and I don't remember where he put it.
Oh
It
yeah,
would've been-
yeah. I looked
Great
mad
picture.
different too. I was like light. I was like,
You didn't.
I look super
you
Asian.
didn't look that different. The fact that you think you look different shows that you're on crack.
probably.
Oh my
Because you look
god.
exactly the same.
You
How
gotta,
do you feel about being older now, James?
How do I feel about being older? I mean, it's got its pros and cons. I definitely don't like the responsibility of being older. I definitely wish people would leave me the fuck alone more often. But, you know, being older's got its perks. It's not the end of the world. I feel like I'm spiraling very quickly into adulthood, and it's yeah. I'm gonna wake up one day and be like in my mid 40s and still a lawyer, and that's gonna be a weird moment for me.
Yeah.
Mikey, what have you been doing from your
I grew a
perspective?
beard.
Yeah, that we noticed. But anything else?
I don't know. I graduated college.
That's
Oh,
good.
be more discreet, less discreet, bro. Just tell him everything.
I was
He
part
has
of
a girlfriend.
musician. I don't have a
Wait,
girlfriend.
what was
I
that
have
last
a
part?
a person that I talk to.
Oh, that's a girl.
That's a girl of the opposite gender.
Wait, Mikey, how come every time you're on GTA, you're like, wait, she called, I have to leave now.
Huh?
Every time you're like on Discord, you're like, wait, she called me, I have to hang up now.
I thought I didn't talk to her the entire day, man. And also, I
So?
want to talk to her.
Oh.
I know.
Another way of saying I'm whipped.
Exactly. And, somewhere or another. Before that, I don't know. I went to Australia.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool there. I wanted to like after graduation, I wanted the backpack, but then I became all corporate and got a job, which I ultimately got laid off from anyway. And look, now we're in COVID.
Yeah.
So that's a fun year.
That is a fun year.
I don't know. Throughout college, I just did my thing.
That's
Through 100-person something amount of people parties from time to time.
Yep. Blacklisted from every.
Well, James, did you go to one of Mikey's parties? I think the Harlem
I
one.
went to one or two.
Oh, really?
Oh, you went to the one in
Harlem, right?
you went to the one with Jordan, I think, right?
Oh, is that the second one? Did you go to
I
the?
think that I'm not gonna lie to you, that day was kind of blurry.
Oh,
I remember playing beer pong and then somebody said jungle juice, and then I remember being home.
oh shoot.
The jungle juice always fucks people up.
Yeah, because it's like a weapon of mass destruction. Like, that's literally like. It's almost a hate crime.
You want me to tell you a story one time about jungle juice? Actually, I can
Sure.
tell you two stories because we always. Our first one was pretty strong, so people vomited all over the place. So this is the first party. Someone vomited on the bed, like on this queen
I
size
remember
bed,
this one.
and also in between the frame. But luckily, me being smart, I took the sheets off before they vomited. So it was just
Smart.
on the mattress itself.
That's still not great. It's smart. It's still not great.
It was
Not
also
moral.
in between the frame and the bed. So that can't be honest. We can't really clean much up. And we didn't really have cleaning supplies, but we had ramen. So we made some ramen, but we used the hot water from that ramen
What?
to pick up the stickiness.
Okay.
This is why you're blacklisted.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Yeah,
I
if
put
I
the sheets
remember
over
correctly,
it.
that party did get shut down, didn't it? The one that I was at.
That's
in Harlem?
like half the parties.
Wait, that one was the whack one. I remember now.
No, that was
No, that's the first one. I remember the story. Jeff was it. There's a video of Jeff freaking passed out on the bed.
one that was in the
Oh my
And on the other side.
that vomited, but he was next to the
Where
vomit.
is
His
Jeff?
face
I missed
was
it.
next to the vomit. I have a picture of it. It was amazing. Yeah, like I got a review from it after, from the owner. The owner was like, usually I let people slide with this stuff, but like, how could you vomit in a bed and try to cover it up with a bed sheet? And I was like,
I just remember the day you took on the bed sheets and you covered it again.
that was the first party.
Yeah.
That wasn't also. That's also because of the jungle juice, because it was stupid strong. But I can tell you another one. It was one of my last ones. It was by St. John's. They just wanted to drink a lot, and maybe within an hour, they were just vomiting all over the floors and the couches. And it was the perfect moment too. You see the guy sleep like this, right? He's just like this on the couch. He has a cup in his hand, and then within like 2 seconds, you just hear in the video, it's like, yo, you good, bro? And he vomits on himself.
I remember you said that.
If I were to put that like on somewhere, that shit would be viral. I swear to God. It's too good to be true.
That is awful.
He's just like,
Wait,
Alright, I'm gonna switch
you can
topic.
slap with your hand, you can slap with your weed, you
Carl,
can slap with
switch
anything.
topics.
save us.
What
Didn't you
is-
visit Binghamton?
What's that?
Didn't you visit Binghamton?
Oh, it's been years since I visited Binghamton.
Ooh, what did you do? And what was your impression? Let's start with that one.
The problem is I can't really.
Remember it.
It's not that I can't really remember it. I can't answer your question in a discreet manner.
Okay.
Oh,
That's as discreet as I could possibly be with it.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Oh my
Oh
god.
goodness.
We definitely argued because I'm not an easy person to get along with most of the time.
No, you're just heavily disagreeable. That's it.
I'm very disagreeable.
Very
Nice.
polarizing.
I am. I'm very combative. Sometimes I'll just say no to people just for the sake of saying no.
Good for you. Good for you.
Well, Kane doesn't remember anything from high school. I was.
Yeah. No, you gotta think of that. No, he doesn't remember anything from junior year of high school.
Oh, specifically junior year, and our working theory is that's the year he went out with Alexa,
Yeah.
and he just totally blocked out of his mind.
Hey, I mean, I was thinking about it too. I don't remember much from it either.
Yeah, it was kind of a forgettable year.
It was very forgettable.
James asked Kane, "Like, what was your batting average that year?" And Kane was like, "I don't even remember." It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like, oh, that's serious. Because Kane remembers all of his stats.
Damn, he
yeah,
must
that
have shook.
was a
Yeah.
time. That was a forgettable time.
the only
It
thing I
was very
remember.
forgettable.
Central Show, yeah.
The only thing I remember from 11th grade is that Miss Pacifico social studies assignment. Kane doesn't even remember that. He was in our video. He doesn't even remember that.
He wasn't on video,
What?
but he had like one.
He had a few
He had, like,
parts,
one
like
cameo.
small parts. He was a part of our group, Mikey. It was you, me, Hannah, and Kane. He was part of our group.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Carlo, I remember your video, Carlo.
Yeah, Carlos said a bad word in his video, and he got canceled.
Hey, mine got the most.
But ours is funnier, bro. We got away with so much stuff in our video.
Marin, do you know anything about Carlo's video? Did Carlo ever tell you about this video?
I have to find it.
On what video?
No, I've never shown it.
Carl basically got canceled in class.
Yeah, because Marin would probably cancel Carlo too. Like now, like, you definitely. Bro, you play that in Central right now? Shit, you fucked.
Office, suspension for like a week or.
Wait, let's not think, why don't you just explain to me?
No,
I don't
Pacifico
even
wouldn't
think
even say anything. We should just suspend you and give the video straight to the principal.
And he's like, "Oh, it sounds kind of like Bleed," you know, like that's what he was trying to say.
Shoot.
That one line, we're gonna take him down.
And everyone was laughing at Carlos' video, and then they got quiet, is what I
First, you
heard.
have to use the words. This
fucked
video will get demonetized.
No, it just can't get canceled.
Yeah, Chris is going.
Let's hope tomorrow.
I mean, like, our video also might have gotten canceled too at some moments at this point.
Oh no, because
can't
Miss
play that
Miss Pacifico made us take that out of the final product.
Yeah, but we still put some other stuff that you shouldn't have
Like
on there still.
like what?
Pardon the credits.
Yeah, we
So we're
did.
still kind of.
Wait, I'm
No,
thinking. Wait, this is like kind of on topic. So we went to like a Long Island high school, right?
Mhm.
Oh, high
Yeah.
schools. So Marin, you came from Brooklyn, Queens, I think. I forgot.
Manhattan.
See, so you're not gonna get a chance to make those stupid videos like we did. There's no way city kids do those video shit. There's no way, right?
They actually do like actually good shit.
Yeah, you know, they actually like
They
APs
have
and
real
shit.
money on. I mean, when you go to a good
Their
school, yeah, they
AP
have real.
scores count.
Yeah.
Wait, Marin, what high school did you go to?
LaGuardia.
Is she a performing arts girl?
Yeah. That's
Did you sing? Did you dance? Did you do theater?
No, I played an instrument.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What instrument? Violin.
Mikey's making you look so bad right now.
Hey, I'm just let it rock, bro. Mikey's bringing that energy, bro. I'll let him rock.
He's like, Mikey's the host now. I give up. Oh my goodness. What instrument, Marion? By the way.
Oh, I played the oboe.
The
Oh.
oboe.
She played the big clarinet.
Yeah, I play the clarinet, so you know I could whistle for me.
You guys are all banned.
Yeah. Yeah, because you only played violin because it's the Filipino crowd, okay? He's so classical. He does the violin. He plays the piano.
I can't switch instruments midway. Like,
You
what
got
do
the violin. You got the piano. Some play the guitar. That's Carlo right there. You got the ukulele. I mean, that's like all the fucking hipster peoples
Yeah.
and like one of these fuckboy Filipinos. You got the I don't know what else to say. But
Wait,
the
James, what
oboe.
did you play? Where's the French? No, you're not French.
What?
No, that was Kane.
Yeah, Kane
I
is.
didn't play anything.
You didn't
I
switch
played
over.
with myself.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
And see, that's
You
an
played with
example of a
yourself?
joke not going well.
You played with yourself.
He played with him.
Mike got it. It took him a few minutes, but he got it.
Look at what he's trying to insert here.
It's okay. I played with myself too sometimes. Smart. You're doing what I should have done.
No.
It might be. He's still young. Do it again. Go back. Oh, you could still apply to. You could still apply to law school, right? With a different-
Probably not for this year, but he could still take the LSAT and apply for next year.
Yeah,
Like I could
yeah,
just.
I would have to do LSAT. How was LSAT for you?
It was alright. I took it twice. I did better the second time. It's a lot of hard work. It's definitely a different way of thinking.
So you graduated from John Jay with criminal justice?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Mike's thinking about it now.
Chris, you're getting overtaken. That's the
Nah,
fun.
I don't know
What?
if I can do law
So
school.
my ears just hurting from the freaking
It's
headsets.
definitely difficult. It's not for everybody, but if you know, you know.
I'm proud of you, James. I really am.
Thanks.
You're actually going with it.
Appreciate that.
Do they get
I'm not even
scholarships
eating
for grad school for
that.
offshore?
Yeah, I got about 2/3 of my tuition paid for by Hofstra.
Oh.
Really? Is that
Solid.
merit? That's merit alone. That's not financial aid. It's all merit.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
Right.
Thank you.
So does that mean you're still paying like 12K? Something like that?
Maybe it's not 2/3. I'm paying about. No, actually, no. Law school's more expensive, so I'm paying about 20K.
Okay.
But I got 45K paid for.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, very good.
Alright.
God, that's crazy. That's
That's pretty
with the
good.
dorms included for the first year.
What was that?
The 28. That's including the dorms.
I'm not dorming. I'm commuting. I'm gonna drive. in
Oh,
and out.
okay. But I thought, but it's still in person, but you don't have to dorm. You just have to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can sleep in the library, you know, like typical.
They're not gonna let us do that anymore with in the age of COVID.
Oh god damn it, you know. Oh yeah, our 24 hours is gonna go. Yeah.
I think that's one of the provisions. They're closing the library around like 5 o'clock.
Shoot.
Actually, no, probably no. I think like 8 o'clock. I think the last class ends at 6.
Yeah.
Then you have like 2 hours in the library before you have to leave the premises.
So that means there's no more cramming anymore. You know, there's kids staying there all night. They don't sleep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have to cry themselves to sleep at home just like they used to.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know why they did that.
I don't know either. That's I guess because online learning is difficult, and the first year of law school is supposed to be the most difficult. So they
Yeah.
wanted us to be there, so information can be relayed better. But I don't know. I could have done it online.
Yeah, just get a good set of group of people that you can work with.
Oh yeah. Study group is everything. It's gonna be interesting though, because classes are gonna be so much smaller. Everybody's gonna actually like know each other.
Oh, yeah. Law school.
You want to go to law school too?
Oh, hell no, I'm not trying to spend money like that.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I mean, I kind of like lost the whole, cause I'm a poli-sci major.
okay.
Yeah, free law is what poli-sci is.
Mikey's like,
Yeah.
I'm unemployed. Maybe I should apply for law school.
Yeah, I've been unemployed
I
for
mean,
way
if
too
you-
long now.
If you do well on the LSAT, you can get like significant scholarship. So
Oh, Mikey
It's
better
just
start
a-
studying.
yeah, it's like they didn't. Yeah, they didn't base
I'm
my
unsure.
scholarship on my undergrad GPA. They based it on my LSAT.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm unsure if I honestly don't even want to be a lawyer.
All right, then yeah, then
Um,
don't do it. Then don't
yeah.
do it. There you go. At least you knew that. That's
Yeah,
lot of
I knew
people-
that, and I kind of lost the passion that I had when I was still in college. So I just finished the major to finish the major. A lot of people, that happens to a lot of people, honestly. And then you're kind of stuck at.
So why
where
do you lose the passion, Mike? Is it because you don't believe it's effective in the world, or like what's the reasoning? Like you just got bored? What happened? Do you not believe in the stance they teach you? Like what's going on?
Oh no, I believe it. I definitely believe the stance. Like,
So how'd you
a
lose the
lot of it.
passion? What happened?
Change is slow.
Hmm.
That's a really good answer.
Okay.
Change is slow, and you have to take things really, really slow. And yeah, you could be pushing for whatever issue that you believe in, and whatever platform that you're on, and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna take a long time, and you might never see those results. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of like saying, yeah, I've worked all this time doing this one project and I finally went through. That's cool. But at the same time, I don't want to do that, and the pay is like not the greatest for what you have to do.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. In New York City, an entry-level job as a poli-sci major is still like the same money that you make as a barista in Starbucks.
Oof.
It's the same shit, man.
Frick.
Like you realize money's important. Yeah, that's basically what he said.
Money is
Damn. Okay. Okay.
it's a major takeaway
Yeah.
from this.
My take, the best thing to do is to like just do it, like find some type of entry-level job in something that you see a career path in, and then try to do well in it. Get promoted and all that whatnot with career path and stuff. But like in your free time, if you really care about like certain things, which I mean I still personally do, volunteer for it and like do it in your free time. I did my own thing in the weekends, even though I worked sales for like how long before getting laid off. I mean, I wasn't in sales, so just work in something where you see there's some type of career in, and then for your own
Working on this podcast.
yeah, for your own interest and stuff, do it in your free time. You know who gave me that idea? Carlo.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
so
I really
knowledgeable.
did. I know, 'cause I did the same thing.
I mean, like honestly, like, I didn't do my volunteer stuff because like, oh, I feel like I'm doing nothing. Let me go. Let me just do this as a hobby. I didn't do it like that. I did it because I cared about it, and I felt good like doing this type of stuff. Something that you believe in.
Mhm.
I did that in my free
Like
time.
James do. You know James do comedy shows?
You do comedy? Oh, tell me some stand-up. Give me
No.
a. Oh, that's
No,
probably a terrible question to like ask a
It-
comedian.
it honestly is, because I get it all the time, and I know other people who get it all the time. It's just like, because it involves us like
Setting it up.
having to do our act for you, and it's just like, it's not like something we could do real quick. It's something that requires so much build up, and then it's time consuming, and then at the end of it you realize nobody really wanted this to happen. It's just,
So-
yeah, it's
So how's it been in your experience? Stand
how's
up.
what stand up.
Yeah.
I told the guys before, it's probably the most daunting experience I've ever had, but it's also been fucking amazing. Like, you go up there, once you overcome the panic, it's so much fun.
So you mentioned panic. So do you find yourself getting stage fright in the beginning a lot more,
Absolutely.
or like what do you do normally? Okay.
I definitely, I'm anxious the minute I sit down and I'm like waiting to get on stage. I'm already anxious. You get up there, the lights are a lot brighter. Everything feels louder and closer together. It's like, it's pretty crazy up there. And then once you kind of like get that first laugh and settle in, then it starts to get really fun. But it's definitely daunting in like the first few minutes.
So after those first few minutes, like you get your first few jokes in, the first few laughs, that's when it gets a little bit more comfortable for yourself.
Yeah,
You would
then
say?
you can kind of settle in. Yeah, the stutter starts to fade away, and you can like, the memory of your jokes kind of comes in. You don't have to like stammer through anything. It just becomes very fluid after you realize that it's just everybody here to have a good time. You know?
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
So like, how long have you been doing it now?
I've been doing this about 2 or 3 years. I started in college. I spent like my first year and a half in college just writing, and I jumped out to Broadway Comedy Club, started doing some open mics, and I just took it off from there.
Okay, I just want to say, sorry to interrupt, but like, Mikey, we asked all these questions before. You should have been here in the beginning.
Oh God!
This is a runaround, man. It's not,
Is it really? I didn't
Mikey,
know.
you gotta come on. I don't know, Mikey, you're home. You should have came on time.
You're on time that other time when no one was here. You're like, I'm here, guys. It was like 9:01. I was like, bro, it's on Saturday.
Mikey, you're making Chris's life hard. Okay, and maybe you like that. I don't know.
It's like,
I do.
you're a dick, bro.
It's been long enough. Any
Yeah.
closing remarks?
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up for today. But I was thinking of already like when Kane.
Tune in for next week for more exciting stuff. This is Carlo. See you next time.